In between complaining about a photo or painting of him in Colorado this past weekend, and of course the massive fallout from the text message scandal, Donald Trump has taken a little bit of time to himself to continue to violate the orders of a judge. Except this time, believe it or not, it's actually not Judge James Boasberg, who the administration has told us repeatedly over the last week, we're going to keep defying his orders about deporting people. Trump decided that defying one judge was not good enough. So, earlier this week, he decided, you know what? I'm not pissing off enough judges, so I'm just going to go back to the well and piss off Judge Juan Merchan, who I haven't had to deal with in 2.5 months. Okay? Let's make that very clear so everybody understands it. The last time Donald Trump had to deal with Judge Juan Merchan, who of course oversaw the criminal trial, the 34 felony convictions, was January 10th. That's when Trump went in for his sentencing, and basically the judge was like, the sentence is you have no sentence. Convictions stay, but you're free to go. And that was it. That was the last time Trump had to deal with this guy. But he came back out late Monday evening and said this. Talking originally about James Boasberg, right? That judge that he's also defying. But Trump said this on Truth Social. This judge is almost as conflicted, actually not even close, as the judge whose daughter made millions of dollars representing Biden-Harris against me, while her father presided over a fake case against me and refused to recuse himself. He should be disbarred. Crooked Alvin Bragg was the DA in the case. They put me under a gag order so that I could not talk about it. Miscarriage of justice. Why? Like, honestly, that's what reporters just need to start asking Donald Trump. Just raise your hand. He'll call on you and just say, dude, why? Why do you do stupid things? Why are you the way that you are? What is wrong with you mentally that makes you do this? I want the MAGA hat wearers out there to start asking those questions. 2.5 months since Donald Trump had to deal with this judge. The judge gave him everything he wanted other than getting rid of the convictions. Trump's free to go. He could have put him in prison. It would have been hilarious and weird, but he could have. But he didn't. So why in God's name, 2.5 months later, are you out there like, oh, screwed this judge? And by the way, Alvin Bragg was the DA in the case. And blah, blah, blah. That's psychotic. Like, there's something wrong with you. There is something deeply psychologically wrong with you, especially because, like, the little aside, they're like, Alvin Bragg was the DA in the case. Like, why are you putting in a footnote? What does that even do? He's so insane that, honest to God, like, it drives me crazy. I'm sure you can tell with my tone, because I'm trying to make sense of what's going on in this guy's head. And that's enough to make somebody insane, because you can't make sense of it, because there is no sense. There is no logic. There is no reasoning. There is no rationale. This is a crazy person saying crazy things. And if you try to understand it, you yourself will then become a crazy person. That's how he creates more crazy people. But here's the thing. He's still under the gag order. That gag order still exists. It says that Trump can say whatever the hell he wants about the judge. He can say whatever the hell he wants about Alvin Bragg. You can't talk about anybody's families, though. You can even go after the witnesses now. But you can't talk about the families of the people in court, and you did that. So, back to the original question. Why? The Merchan case is not related to the Boasberg case. You're mad at Boasberg. Why are you bringing up Merchan? More importantly, why are you intentionally violating the gag order? And to that, I think I have possibly an explanation. I think Trump is testing the waters. I think he genuinely wants to see if he can get Merchan riled up to the point where Merchan decides to issue an order against Trump, which Trump, as president, can then go and try to challenge in the Supreme Court and perhaps make Merchan's life hell. That's what I think is going on. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Maybe Merchan takes the bait. Maybe he understands I'm dealing with a crazy person, And it's best not to get involved in that because they'll drag you down to their level, then beat you with experience. So I don't know what Mershon is going to do, but I will tell you what he should do. And unfortunately, yes, Trump violated the gag order. Yes, he could be held accountable. But at this point, it's not even worth it. Let it go. Because if you don't, Trump's going to do something even worse to you. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.